Every single year, American farmers harvest over 40 million pounds of macadamia nuts from orchards across Hawaii and California. That translates to more than 600 million individual nuts that must be carefully processed, cracked, and transformed into the premium snacks and oils that command some of the highest prices in the global nut market. But how does a rock-hard nut with a shell so tough it can break standard nutcrackers become the buttery smooth delicacy that sells for over $20 per pound in gourmet stores? Welcome to AgriCraft, where we explore the incredible agricultural innovations and industrial processes that bring America's finest crops from farm to market. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and profitable specialty crops in American agriculture. The journey from macadamia orchard to premium product involves cutting-edge farming technology, precision processing machinery, and quality control systems that would impress any agribusiness professional. How do farmers grow these notoriously difficult trees in climates thousands of miles from their native Australia? What happens inside those massive processing plants where millions of nuts are cracked without damaging the delicate meat inside? And why do macadamia nuts command prices that make them more valuable per pound than many cuts of premium beef? All will be revealed in this video. The story of macadamia cultivation in America begins in the 1880s when a sugar plantation manager in Hawaii first planted seeds from Australia. But what started as an experimental crop has evolved into a $300 million industry that represents some of the most sophisticated tree nut farming in the world. The macadamia, originally known as the Queensland nut, is native to the rainforests of northeastern Australia, where Aboriginal peoples had harvested them for thousands of years. What makes macadamia farming so remarkable is the incredible patience and precision required to succeed. These trees take 7 to 10 years to begin producing significant yields, making them one of the longest-term investments in American agriculture. A mature macadamia orchard represents decades of careful cultivation, with individual trees capable of producing for over 100 years. The trees themselves can reach heights of 40 feet and develop massive canopies that require sophisticated management techniques. The economics of macadamia farming are unlike any other tree crop. While a walnut farmer might receive $3 to $4 per pound for their harvest, macadamia growers regularly see prices of $8 to $12 per pound at the farm gate. The processed nuts retail for $20 to $30 per pound, making macadamias the most valuable tree nut in the world. This premium pricing reflects both the limited growing regions and the intensive labor required for cultivation and processing. Currently, the United States produces about 10% of the world's macadamia nuts, with Hawaii accounting for roughly 90% of American production and California growing the remainder. Australia remains the largest global producer, followed by South Africa and Kenya. But American macadamias are considered among the highest quality in the world, commanding premium prices in international markets due to the advanced farming techniques and processing technology used by U.S. farmers. The cultivation of macadamia trees requires an almost perfect combination of climate, soil, and management that makes this crop one of the most challenging in American agriculture. These trees thrive in subtropical conditions with consistent temperatures between 60 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. They require well-drained volcanic or sandy soils with excellent drainage, as waterlogged roots will quickly kill even mature trees. In Hawaii, macadamia orchards are typically located on the slopes of volcanic mountains where the elevation provides cooler temperatures and the volcanic soil offers excellent drainage and fertility. The trade winds that blow across the islands provide natural air circulation that helps prevent fungal diseases, while the consistent rainfall patterns support tree growth without requiring extensive irrigation systems. California macadamia farming presents different challenges and opportunities. The Mediterranean climate of coastal California provides the temperature stability these trees require, but irrigation becomes critical during the dry summer months. California growers have pioneered drip irrigation systems specifically designed for macadamia trees, delivering precise amounts of water directly to the root zone while minimizing waste. The selection of macadamia varieties is crucial for commercial success. The most common varieties grown in America include Beaumont, which produces large nuts with excellent flavor, and Cacao, known for its consistent yields and disease resistance. Each variety has different harvest timing, nut characteristics, and processing requirements that farmers must carefully consider when planning their orchards. Modern macadamia farming relies heavily on agriculture technology that would be familiar to any progressive American farmer. GPS-guided tractors apply fertilizers with precision that minimizes waste while optimizing tree nutrition. Soil moisture sensors throughout the orchard provide real-time data that automated irrigation systems use to deliver exactly the right amount of water to each section of trees. The trees themselves require careful pruning and management to maximize production. Young trees are trained using techniques similar to those used in apple orchards, with selective pruning that encourages strong branch structure and optimal light penetration. Mature trees require annual pruning to remove dead wood, improve air circulation, and maintain the tree size that allows for efficient harvest. Pest and disease management in macadamia orchards requires integrated approaches that combine biological controls, targeted pesticide applications, and cultural practices. The macadamia felted cocksid, a scale insect that can devastate orchards, is managed through beneficial insect releases and carefully timed oil sprays. Phytophthora root rot, a fungal disease that thrives in wet conditions, is prevented through proper drainage and soil management. The harvest season for macadamias typically runs from late summer through early winter, with different varieties ripening at different times. Unlike many tree nuts that are shaken from trees when mature, macadamias naturally fall to the ground when ripe. This natural drop harvest creates unique challenges and opportunities for mechanical harvest systems. Traditional macadamia harvest involved hand-picking nuts from the ground, a labor-intensive process that limited the scale of commercial operations. Modern mechanical harvest systems have revolutionized the industry by allowing farmers to efficiently collect nuts from large orchards. These specialized machines use rotating brushes and vacuum systems to gather nuts from the orchard floor while leaving debris behind. The timing of harvest collection is critical for nut quality. Macadamias that remain on the ground for extended periods can develop off flavors or become infested with insects. Most commercial orchards collect nuts at least twice per week during peak harvest season, using mechanical harvesters that can cover dozens of acres per day. Once collected, the nuts are immediately transported to processing facilities where the race against time begins. Fresh macadamias have a moisture content of around 25%, and this high moisture level can lead to mold growth and quality deterioration if not addressed quickly. The nuts are typically delivered to processing plants within 24 hours of harvest to maintain optimal quality. The initial processing begins with cleaning and sorting systems that remove leaves, twigs, and other debris from the harvested nuts. Specialized cleaning equipment uses airflow and vibrating screens to separate nuts by size while removing foreign material. This preliminary cleaning is essential for the mechanical cracking systems that follow. One of the most fascinating aspects of macadamia processing is the dehusking operation. Macadamias are enclosed in a green fibrous husk that must be removed before the nuts can be cracked. Industrial dehusking machines use rotating drums with raised surfaces that strip away the husk while avoiding damage to the hard shell underneath. The removed husks are not wasted but are composted and returned to orchards as organic matter. After dehusking, the nuts undergo a critical drying process that reduces moisture content from 25% down to approximately 3.5%. This drying is accomplished in large industrial dryers that use carefully controlled temperature and airflow. The drying process typically takes 24 to 48 hours and requires constant monitoring to prevent over-drying that can make the nuts difficult to crack or under-drying that can lead to storage problems. The heart of any macadamia processing plant is the cracking operation, and this is where the real industrial magic happens. Macadamia shells are incredibly hard, requiring over 300 pounds of pressure per square inch to crack. Standard nut crackers simply cannot handle this level of force, so specialized industrial machines have been developed specifically for macadamias. Modern macadamia cracking machines are marvels of precision engineering. These automated systems use pneumatic pressure to crack each nut with exactly the right amount of force to break the shell while leaving the delicate nut meat intact. The machines can process thousands of nuts per hour, automatically adjusting pressure based on nut size and shell thickness. The cracked nuts then move through sophisticated separation systems that use a combination of airflow, vibration, and optical sorting to separate the nut meat from shell fragments. This separation process is critical because even tiny pieces of shell can damage teeth and create liability issues for food manufacturers. Advanced optical sorting machines use cameras and computer vision to identify and remove any remaining shell pieces. Quality inspection throughout the processing plant ensures that only premium nuts reach the packaging stage. Trained inspectors examine samples from each batch, looking for proper color, texture, and freedom from defects. Nuts are graded based on size, color, and quality, with the highest grades commanding premium prices in specialty food markets. The sorting and grading process separates macadamias into different categories for various end uses. Whole fancy nuts, which represent the highest grade, are reserved for premium snack packaging and gourmet applications. Smaller pieces and halves go to food manufacturers for use in cookies, candies, and other prepared foods. Even the smallest pieces, called macadamia meal, find markets in specialty baking applications. Temperature control throughout the processing plant is essential for maintaining nut quality and food safety. Processing areas are maintained at controlled temperatures and humidity levels that prevent oil rancidity while inhibiting bacterial growth. The entire facility operates under strict hygiene standards that meet or exceed FDA requirements for food processing facilities. The packaging systems in modern macadamia processing plants use automated equipment that would be familiar to anyone in food processing technology. Nitrogen flushing systems remove oxygen from packages to extend shelf life and prevent rancidity. Vacuum packaging for some premium products removes air completely, while modified atmosphere packaging uses specific gas mixtures to optimize freshness. Modern packaging lines can handle multiple package sizes and types simultaneously, from small consumer bags to bulk containers for food service and manufacturing customers. Automated labeling systems apply product information, nutritional facts, and traceability codes that allow each package to be traced back to the specific orchard and harvest date. The distribution network for processed macadamias reaches markets around the world. Refrigerated storage facilities maintain optimal temperatures until the nuts are shipped to customers. Many processors maintain inventory in climate-controlled warehouses that can store nuts for months without quality deterioration, allowing them to supply customers year-round despite the seasonal nature of the harvest. The domestic market for macadamias includes both retail and food service channels. Specialty food stores, health food retailers, and gourmet markets represent important outlets for premium whole nuts. Food manufacturers use macadamias in everything from premium ice cream to artisanal chocolates, taking advantage of the rich buttery flavor that makes these nuts so desirable. Export markets are increasingly important for American macadamia producers. Asian countries, particularly Japan and South Korea, represent major markets for premium Hawaiian macadamias. European markets value the quality and consistency of American macadamias for use in luxury confections and specialty foods. The premium positioning of American macadamias in international markets reflects the superior quality achieved through advanced farming and processing techniques. Beyond the whole nut market, macadamia oil has emerged as a valuable byproduct that commands premium prices in health and beauty markets. Macadamia oil is extracted from lower-grade nuts and processing waste using modern cold pressing techniques that preserve the oil's beneficial properties. This oil is prized for its high smoke point, making it excellent for cooking, and its moisturizing properties, which make it valuable for cosmetic applications. The nutritional profile of macadamias makes them increasingly popular among health-conscious consumers. These nuts are rich in monounsaturated fats, the same heart-healthy fats found in olive oil and avocados. They provide high-quality protein, fiber, and important minerals including magnesium, copper, and manganese. A 1-ounce serving provides about 200 calories and significant amounts of healthy fats that can help reduce cholesterol levels. The culinary applications for macadamias extend far beyond simple snacking. Professional chefs value their rich, buttery flavor and creamy texture in both sweet and savory applications. Macadamia-crusted fish has become a signature dish in Hawaiian cuisine, while pastry chefs use macadamias in everything from macarons to ice cream. The oil extracted from macadamias provides a neutral flavor with a high smoke point that makes it excellent for sautéing and roasting. Sustainability efforts in macadamia farming reflect the long-term thinking required for this crop. Since macadamia trees can produce for over a century, farmers have strong incentives to implement sustainable practices that maintain soil health and minimize environmental impact. Many orchards use integrated pest management programs that reduce pesticide use while maintaining effective pest control. Water conservation has become increasingly important, particularly for California growers facing periodic drought conditions. Drip irrigation systems and soil moisture monitoring help optimize water use efficiency. Some operations have implemented rainwater harvesting systems that capture and store precipitation for use during dry periods. The processing plants themselves have implemented numerous environmental initiatives. Shell waste from the cracking process is often used as biomass fuel or composted for agricultural use. Water recycling systems in processing plants reduce consumption while maintaining strict hygiene standards. Energy-efficient equipment and solar installations help reduce the carbon footprint of processing operations. Organic macadamia production represents a growing segment of the industry, though it presents unique challenges. Organic orchards must rely on biological pest control and organic-approved fertilizers, which can increase production costs but allows access to premium organic markets. The long maturation period for macadamia trees means that converting conventional orchards to organic certification requires patience and careful planning. Research and development in macadamia farming continues to drive industry innovation. University agricultural programs in Hawaii and California work closely with growers to develop new varieties, improve pest management strategies, and optimize processing techniques. Plant breeding programs focus on developing trees with improved disease resistance, higher yields, and better nut quality characteristics. Precision agriculture technologies are increasingly being adopted by progressive macadamia growers. Drone surveys can identify pest problems or nutrient deficiencies before they become visible from ground level. GPS-guided equipment allows for precise application of fertilizers and pesticides, reducing costs while minimizing environmental impact. Data collection systems help farmers track orchard performance and make informed management decisions. The economics of macadamia farming continue to evolve as global demand increases and new growing regions develop. While the high establishment costs and long maturation period create barriers to entry, established orchards generate substantial returns for patient investors. The premium pricing for macadamias reflects both their superior eating quality and the limited global production capacity. Future trends in the macadamia industry point toward continued growth in health-conscious markets, expanded use in food manufacturing, and development of new products utilizing macadamia oil and meal. As consumers become more aware of the nutritional benefits of tree nuts, macadamias are well positioned to capture market share from other premium nuts. The technology used in macadamia processing continues to advance, with new cracking machines achieving higher efficiency and better nut recovery rates. Optical sorting technology becomes more sophisticated each year, improving quality while reducing labor costs. Packaging innovations extend shelf life and improve product presentation in retail markets. Looking at the entire supply chain from orchard to consumer, the macadamia industry represents a remarkable example of how American agriculture can create premium products that compete successfully in global markets. The combination of ideal growing conditions, advanced farming techniques, and sophisticated processing technology allows American producers to command premium prices while building sustainable businesses. The transformation of macadamia farming from small-scale experimental plantings to sophisticated commercial operations demonstrates the potential for specialty crop development in American agriculture. The industry's success reflects the willingness of farmers and processors to invest in long-term projects that require patience, precision, and continuous innovation. From those first experimental plantings in Hawaii over a century ago to today's mechanized orchards and automated processing plants, the macadamia industry exemplifies how agricultural innovation can create valuable new markets. The precision required at every step, from orchard management through final packaging, showcases the level of sophistication possible in modern American agriculture. The coordination between growers and processors in the macadamia industry provides a model for other specialty crops seeking to develop premium markets. The quality standards maintained throughout the supply chain ensure that consumers receive consistently excellent products, while farmers and processors capture maximum value from their efforts. Thank you for joining us on this comprehensive look at one of America's most fascinating and profitable specialty crops. The macadamia industry demonstrates how patience, precision, and innovation can transform a challenging agricultural venture into a thriving business that serves premium markets worldwide. If you enjoyed learning about these remarkable farming and processing operations, please give this video a like and subscribe to AgriCraft for more in-depth explorations of American agriculture technology and innovation. What other specialty crops would you like us to investigate? Share your suggestions in the comments below and help us plan future episodes that explore the cutting edge of American farming.